front of a standing room only crowd. This joint is abuzz with activity. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the New York Mets and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
And you can see the results right there. It's been about what we'd expected up to this point. Very tightly played, very tightly contested series so far. It sits at 2-1 right now, but I've got a feeling it's going to take at least 6 games, maybe even all 7 games to decide a winner in this one.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 St. Louis Cardinals.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. They'll match up against the MVP of the 2013 NLCS, the very difficult-to-solve right-hander Michael Wacha. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Daniel Murphy makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Here's a pitch taken for ball 1 as we get underway here at 7:06.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
First pitch, 7:06.
The 1-0 pitch. And now here's a ball lifted out to center for Jay. And he's got it for the first out. Juan Lagares will dig in here. First pitch coming. High strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Here it comes. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Now here it comes. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger, 2 away.
And this is something that you're just going to have to get used to. This is a home plate umpire that's known to have a pretty wide strike zone. And I think he claimed his very first victim right there.
Michael Lee will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
First pitch on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waka delivering a 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here comes Waka on a 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
2-2 pitch on the way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of this series. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
This is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Number 3 will get his first opportunity here in Game 4, and you'd have to say he's been a non-factor here these first 3 games.
And if they're going to have any chance of moving on, he's going to have to step up his game. They need him to help anchor this attack, and he's been absent so far.
Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Boy, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
The next pitch. And he misses again, 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
Now the 3-0 offering. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Here he comes, 3-1. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
2 out, nobody on. 3-2, here it is. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
And early on here, he's having real trouble locating his pitches. I mean, this is another pitch that's biting off way too much of the plate. And they've roughed him up for 2 home runs already, and we're not out of the first yet.
Number 30 will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off to Schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, you really need to start getting a little more involved. Now
here's the first pitch. And he'll takes strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
That's a pitch that you got to stay on top of, or else it'll take off on you just like that one did.
Here's the 1-1. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes a 1-2. And this will be fouled away. Now another 1-2. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Mets lead it 2-0. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. They'll go to work against the hard-throwing right-hander Matt Harvey, as you see his numbers there. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. John Jay will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, John Jay.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. On the way. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Nick Markakis will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far, as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just 1 game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
Now here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. On the way. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. So with 2 gone now, here's a look at our playoff brackets. And our winner here will, of course, take on the American League champion Cleveland Indians. And congratulations to them on the season they've put together. Chad Harris will get a chance here, and you see the numbers for the series. He just has not gotten going yet.
Now, and if they're going to get back in this series, they're going to need him to get back in the groove, because this pitching staff has buried him so far.
Here's the first offering. fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0. And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike. He may not throw a ton of change-ups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Here's a ground ball to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. David Lee will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
It seems like in just about every series, you get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
First pitch coming. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 2-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Yeah, real good extension on the swing that time as he goes out and gets that ball. You'll see the right fielder's got no shot at this one as it's over his head and one hops the wall out there. That's going to allow him to coast into second with an easy double.
In now, Michael Kadire. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
He's set, now the pitch. Now Kadire swings and lifts a high drive out to deep left field. And it's gone. So a 2-run home run for Michael Kadire. His first homer so far in the series, and the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Well, he saw that breaking ball all the way, and he really measured it well. You can see this thing starts on his hip and then breaks down towards the middle of the plate. He was on it all the way.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Gotta wonder if the natives will start to get restless here.
Well, it's definitely not the start to this game this crowd was hoping for. Far from it.
The 1-0 now to McCann. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
Here comes the 3-0. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the second inning, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus on the task at hand.
Matt Harvey will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. First offering on the way. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Peralta for 1. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Well, the whole ballpark knows he's bunting, so there's no catching him by surprise here. He kind of winds up jabbing at this one, and he hits it a little too hard. No hesitation this time as the throw goes to second, then on to first, and it ended up being a pretty easy double play.
Here's Daniel Murphy now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Borges will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 4-0 New York. Nick Savage will take his cuts now, and he is one guy whose bat has not made the transition from regular season to postseason.
Yeah, and he was so good during the regular year, but he's been a non-factor so far in this postseason.
First pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Now the pitch. Grounded foul off to the right. Two strikes now from Harvey. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Here comes the 1-2. Got him.
This is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Mark McGuire will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
And here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. Ball 1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Ready now on 1-1. Now a ball hit back up the middle. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
You know, there's no such thing as a routine grounder with this guy. If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. The 1-0. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Ready with the 2-1. Nip the corner. 2-2.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
Two out, nobody on. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's going to be down for extra bases. Here's Molina around first. He'll try for two. And he'll make it in there with a two-out double.
I don't know. That looked like a slider that time, but it was just sort of a cement mixer. It just spun and did nothing. And he whacks this thing into the gap. No way to run this one down, and he winds up at second with two bases.
So a runner in scoring position with two men gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Juan Lagares is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Center fielder number 12, Juan Lagares.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. Pitch on the way. And this is hit well towards the hole. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
And you know, normally when you see a play like this, you figure if this guy's all the way out into the outfield like he is right there, you figure he's already in the shift. But actually, this is all range right there. He's way out on the outfield grass, and he's able to gather this thing up and make the play from a tough angle, too.
Into the box now, Michael Lee. And the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now the 1-2. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike three as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Stepping in now, number 3. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Ball 2.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Here's Waka now 2-0. In there, 2-1.
All right, Cardinals.
2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Good at bat so far here with 2 away. He's going to go down in order. At least make that guy work for it. He's got himself back into a fastball count now.
Now the 3-1 pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2.
And this would be a good bounce-back inning for him. He's looked a little shaky here in these first few innings, so a 1-2-3 inning would be just what the doctor ordered.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they're in front 4-0. Peter Borges makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Left fielder, Peter Borges.
Now the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. The pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. A 2-1 offering. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Here he comes on 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound now. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Standing in now, Michael Waka. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Come on, Cardinals.
Here's a 1-0. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
And that's in there, 2-1.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. John Jay waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 3-1 is on the way. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. Full count pitch on its way. Line foul up and over the Cardinal dugout. Once again a 3-2. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead now he's on with 1 away.
John Jay will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. First pitch coming. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Pause, now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. So 1-1. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. Lee is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. First pitch on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
So 1-1 now to Markakis. Slice down the left side, but foul. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled back. He'll try again, 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Here comes a 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. And this is going to be a foul ball. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
First baseman, number 30.
Here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Ah, and another good hitter's count to work with here. They've been able to sit back and just really tee off on him.
Here's Waka now, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Definitely looking fastball there. And, you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
The 3-0. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. One on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the full count offering. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
David Lee will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Now the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Just overmatched him there.
Here's the 1-1. Now here's a slow grounder to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Well, it probably wasn't the way he wanted to move the guy into scoring position, but it's going to have to do, and he's going to get that man up to second base now with one away.
Michael Kadire will step in with a couple of RBIs already and looking for more. Now here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. He's ready now. The pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. But a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Well, here's something for you kids to remember. You got to freeze on a line drive if you're at second base. Make sure that that ball gets through before you take off and try to advance. And that's a good read there, and he's able to get back and avoid being doubled off.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
Here's the 1-0. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Four runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Waka delivering a 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1. They lead it 4-0. Chad Harris will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Third baseman, Chad Harris.
Here's the first offering. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
That's a major league curveball there. Now, let's take a while to get used to, believe me.
Now here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Here it comes, 2-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he will get in there safely with a double to start the home fourth.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Into the box, Nick Savage. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. .1-0 on the way. Still won't get him to fish downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Now the 2-0 home. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Whew, that's a gift.
Here comes the 2-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 2-2 coming. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Full count offering on its way. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. Kadire has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with 1 away. Now if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Mark McGuire will stand in. He played it away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
Here's the 1-0. Comes back with a bullet of a fastball. That's in there, 1-1. A man at third with 1 away. 1-1 pitch on the way. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3 and 2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Runners at the corners here with 1 gone in the inning. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
Now the 1-0 pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. 1 there. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play and the inning is over. Matt Harvey will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1 and 2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
One, 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2. The 2-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Ready with another 2-2. On the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Daniel Murphy will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. First pitch coming. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Four runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Line hard, deep into left. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
You know, this is an easy ball to misjudge, especially off a left-hander's bat because of the spin. But he stays right with this play, and he makes it look pretty routine.
Juan Lagares will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1 home. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 2-1. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And a full count now, 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. They walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. It's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Michael Lee will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. First offering on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
He waits, now the pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
He's set, now the pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Johnny Peralta will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
And here's the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And I think with no one on base, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Harvey now on 2-0. 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
.30 is on the way. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Now the 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out, one away.
Yeah, he did a great job of battling back from being down 3-0 to start the inning. Things weren't looking all that good, but he didn't panic. He trusted his stuff, and he comes right back with 3 good pitches to get the strikeout.
Here's Peter Borges standing in, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. One out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 2-2 home. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
3-2, here it comes. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
I think the sound you hear right now might be that train whistle pulling into the station for the final time. Look, he's given his all out there, but you start to get the sense that this guy may have reached the end of the line.
Matt Adams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 32, Matt Adams.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Here comes the 1-0. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. What a flip for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They're down 4-0. Jordan Walden will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 53, Jordan Walden.
Number 3 will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Pitch on the way. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, it's really not too hard to figure out what the game plan is on a guy like this. You cannot give him anything up around the belt that he can drive. So you're going to see that all 4 pitches are either mid-thigh or below, and that's right about where you're going to want to be pitching against a guy like this.
Into the box now, number 30. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Here it comes. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series. And the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now.
You can tell he was making a concerted effort to keep the ball down against this guy, but you just can't keep it down forever, and he finally got a pitch he could handle.
The batter, shortstop.
In now, David Lee, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-0 pitch now. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher. You can't dwell on what just happened.
The 2-0 on the way. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
And a good job there of bouncing back after the home run. He looks to be unfazed by it. So he goes right back to business and gets the pop-up to the next guy.
Michael Kadire will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Here comes a 1-2. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Here now the 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mets 5 and the Cardinals nothing. John Jay will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. On the way. And that's too high, ball 2.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Here comes the 2-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. The throw into second, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Yeah, not a lot of offense to go around for these guys so far. It's just their 3rd hit of the ball game, but at least this one's an extra base hit and goes for a double.
Nick Markakis will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The next pitch. Out in front of this one is Markakis as this is lifted foul down the right field line and back in amongst the spectators. The 1-1 now to Markakis. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner is able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
And this inning's going exactly to plan. You get the leadoff double, then a ground ball to the right side by your number 2 hitter moves him over to third. Now you're set up for the big boys to drive them in.
Chad Harris will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Now the first pitch. Grounded to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Manufactured run right there. You get the double to start the inning off, and then it's all about get him over and get him in. And 2 straight groundouts do that job.
Nick Savage will try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI groundout. First pitch coming. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Two out, nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Now the 1-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Randy Choate is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Randy Choate.
Brian McCann will step in, a groundout victim as last time.
The catcher, number 36, Brian McCann.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. 2-0 now.
Well, you've got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if you can't throw strikes.
Now the 2-0 home to McCann. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, catcher, Matt Harvey.
David Wright will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
David Wright.
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first is in time to take care of Wright, and that's the second out. Daniel Murphy will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner.
The center fielder, number 12, Juan Lagares.
Here you go. Let's check this out in show motion. Well, look at him pick up that front leg, bring it down to get set, and then bang! Right down the left field line. That's a great look there.
Here's Juan Lagares, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he misses with it, 1-1.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Here's the 1-1. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Mets leave one. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Josh Edgin will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Josh Edgin.
Mark McGuire will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. (1-0). That's wide, 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Now the 2-0. Swing and a liner, but this will get foul, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
The 3-1 coming. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
When you're down by a handful of runs, a leadoff walk is a definite blessing. If nothing else, it's a good first step towards trying to get back in this ball game.
Yadier Molina will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch coming. Now Molina connects on one here. High and deep out to left field. Gone! A clutch home run as they narrow the gap here in the late inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of this series, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, you can hang part of the blame for this one on the leadoff walk, but I suppose you could also hang some of the blame on the fact that this pitch is right in his wheelhouse. You make sure he doesn't miss it.
Now pitching for New York.
So we'll have a new pitcher coming on now as the hard thrower Grant Balfour gets the assignment. Here's Johnny Peralta now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Base is empty here with nobody out. The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Look into McCann, the 1-1. 1-2 now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And that may have been one of those, let's just see if we can get him to chase one more time. Not a bad idea.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now the 2-2 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. And it's gone. And that wasn't a no-doubter, but it is now. So a solo shot here for Johnny Peralta. His first homer so far in the series. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Just like the guy before him, he went up there with a very aggressive mindset at the plate. So when he got his pitch, he wasn't thinking, I'm going to hit a line drive. He was thinking, I'm going deep. This ball clears the wall by plenty.
Jay Lee will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7. Here's Peter Borges standing in. Now he runs up and gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Yeah, I know this guy likes to use his speed, but I think he's playing right into the hands of the defense here. On the first pitch, they're already thinking that this might happen, so there's no element of surprise, and they wind up throwing him out.
Colton Wong will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 16, Colton Wong.
Here's a hard-hit ball back up the middle. Throw-in time at first for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 19,
John Jay will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One on the way. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up. Come on, let's get a hit.
Ready on 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
2-2 pitch on the way. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Here's the 1-0. There goes Jay. Pitches high, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Mets lead this one 5-4.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher coming on, and it looks to be the right-hander Matt Belisle. Michael Lee will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these two teams, and we may not be done yet. Number 3 will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
1 out, nobody on. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and there were 2 down.
You hear us talk about shutdown innings, and that's when you hold a team scoreless after you've scored in your half. Well, after his guys cut the lead down to 1, he's only 1 out away to a shutdown inning here.
Number 30 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far. Now here's the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strike. Here's a 1-0. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. We'll see Nick Markakis when we come back. It's the Mets 5 and the Cardinals 4. Vic Black is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Vic Black.
And here is Nick Markakis now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this one runs up high, ball one. Here's the 1-0. Well hit, but I think he folded a bit too much. It's a foul ball. The 1-1. Out in front as this is in the air toward deep right field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number one.
And with all the runs that have scored tonight, you'd think that ball would have had some carry to it. I don't think he got that one flush, though.
Chad Harris will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. On the way. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now he's looking like he's a little too amped up out there. He's got to channel that a little more because that pitch wasn't that close.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. This is foul right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here he comes on 2-1. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he is in there. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, he's going to get a base hit on the play, but that's when the real adventure begins. And by the time we're done, he's going to wind up at third on what will be ruled a single and an error.
Nick Savage will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. If he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Comes set, now the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll be tagged out at the plate. Trying to tie the ball game, but instead he becomes out number 2 now. 2-1. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. Fouled back. Here comes a 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Redbirds down quietly. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Bud Norris come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. David Lee will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
David Lee.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 count. The pitch. All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
He's having a little trouble finding the strike zone here to start off the inning. And it's a long road back from 3-0.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. Here he comes on 3-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. Solo shot here to left, his first homer here in the series, and it's now 6-4.
That bullpen's still going to have to get 3 outs in the bottom of the ninth, but they're going to have a little more breathing room thanks to this swing. This is a mistaken location, and he gets all of it, and that gives them that ever-important insurance run here in the top of the ninth.
Jaime Garcia is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Stepping in now, Michael Kadire. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now the 0-2 from Garcia. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Plenty of home runs to go around so far as you see the elevated totals there. Garcia ready, the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
The 2-2 coming. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Kadire around first, heading for second now. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
The catcher, number 36, Brian McCann.
Brian McCann will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. And here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. From the belt, the pitch. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. And there to take it in is Peralta for the first out.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And You'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Matt Carpenter will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. One 0 pitch now. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Here comes the 2-0. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. Here he comes on 3-0. A strike, and it's 3-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on it, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Here's the show motion version of that ball 4. Oh, look out! Boy, that just shows how little time you have to react to a pitch that's coming in right at you like that.
Fernando Rodney will take over now with 1 away in the top of inning number 9.
Fernando Rodney.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. Now both runners on the move. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 on its way to Murphy. A little bit outside. 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
A 2-1 offering. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Now 3-1. You can afford to look middle in and really turn on something if you get it.
The 3-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball around third and being waved on home. And they'll add one more to the total as the score moves to 7-4 now.
And this is a nice decision here in the outfield. The run's going to score easily, but he sees he might have a shot at that guy taking third. So this is a nice throw to gun him down and at least get an out on the play.
Here's Juan Lagares, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
As a look, now the pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Markakis is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Mets out in front, 7-4. Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 15, Paul Lee.
Mark McGuire will dig in. He walked and later scored last time.
First baseman, Mark McGuire.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. And a rather easy first out.
This isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or two. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Yadier Molina will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. First pitch to him. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Now here it comes. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. Throw on to first will be in time to get Molina, and that's out number 2.
Everything's going according to plan here in the bottom of the ninth. Just an out away from wrapping this one up.
Johnny Peralta is the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. First offering on the way. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the ninth. Got to make them sweat a little.
Let's go one more time, baby.
Pitch on the way. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
Come on.
Ready now on 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled back. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets are going to take a commanding 3-1 lead here in the series as this ball game is over.
Well, you know, it winds up taking 6 pitchers to get it done, but they do get the victory in the end, and so that's all that matters.
Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ball game.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top, 7-4. Good night from St. Louis.
final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 7 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For St. Louis, 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Matt Harvey. Loss goes to Michael Walker. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.